What's up, you guys? Dude, we are back on the bench with the Felony. Dude, this time we have got some fans for it, man. This thing, it runs super hot under the hood. And, yeah, the fans that are on there are not the best fans, dude. They are just super weak. So what we've got here is we've got some Game Changer RC. This is the Renegade fan. It's a low profile fan. It'll fit on that motor great. It's also got the Basher Queen carbon fiber plate on the front of it right there. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Also the switch that'll go on and connect to that, and we are going to run it on a 3S pack right here. That should be good. And I had this on my wall. This I'm going to use on the ESC. It's a Power Hobby fan, 30 millimeter, and it is a 28,000. You know, that's how much RPM the fan spins. That is a lot more than the stock one there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this off. We'll get a battery hooked up, and we'll hear how these fans sound, and then we'll hook these guys up, and we'll see how it goes from there. All right, let's hear how these fans sound. Here. You can hear that thing. It's quiet as a mouse. This guy, quiet as ever. I mean, you can feel it blowing air on the sides here, but absolutely nothing, man, to cool that motor or to cool that ESC. So we're gonna go ahead and get this taken off of here, and we'll get these put on. All right, so I've got the first fan in. Yeah, this fan is definitely a little bigger. I thought it was a 30 by 30, but that's what the Power Hobby one is. Yeah, 30 millimeter. But I ended up getting the fan to bolt in there, but it doesn't have any kind of a shroud. So I used a stock shroud, and I was able to get one bolt in there. It's just to protect it. The fan's bolted down and the shroud is in there just so nothing will get in there. It's wired up, but I'm gonna turn it on. You heard what the what this thing sounded like, so let's hear what this thing sounds like. So that's a lot better than this stock one here. That's gonna definitely keep that ESC cool, a lot cooler than it was. So, all right, we'll go ahead and jump onto these, and we'll see how we can get those bolted up. All right, so we went ahead and unbolted the stock fan off the motor. All right, so here's what it looks like right here. All right, you guys, so yeah, I'm gonna definitely take this to work and build a plate that the fan will bolt onto, and then the plate will bolt on to these stock holes right there. So I just wanted you guys to hear the difference now. So these fans, I am running it on a separate battery. I have the battery hooked up to a switch. So let's hear what that sounds like. Huge difference right there. Oh my gosh, huge difference right there. So that's that right there. And then we've got a battery hooked up for the Power Hobby fan, and let's go ahead and kick that on. And there we go. So now we've got all our fans going, cooling here, cooling there. We should keep all this stuff nice and cool. All right, so to mount the fan, I could use the tie straps and do it, but I wanted to do that a little different. So when I got to work today, I ended up just taking a piece of aluminum and I made it using the front cover of the fan. So now these holes will just get bolted up to these two holes here, and I'm going to space it off of it just that little bit. So now I can mount this to the back of the fan. That'll mount up there, and yeah, everything should work great and plug in. I was going to switch this around and run the wires at the top, but I figured I'd run it underneath, make it look cleaner, and plug it right in there. But yeah, there it is. So I'll go ahead and get this mounted up. I'll probably paint this black so you can't see it, but I'm going to go ahead and get it mounted up for now, and we'll see how it looks. Alright, so there it is. It is all hooked up. I could have ended up trimming this a little bit thinner, but you know what? It's fine. It's better than the tie straps. It is bolted on. So what I did was I ended up bolting the plate. I spaced it out and bolted it right to the heat sink, and then ended up using the bolts and nuts and just putting all the nuts back on, and that was it. And the fan's bolted up nice and tight and sturdy, and we'll use that for now until we change the system out, but I think it looks great. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.